All right, from Bridgeport, Connecticut, high above Sheet C at the Communication Center at Nutmeg Curling Club. It is the 2025 GNCC Grand National Curling Club Mixed Championship. We got some first round action and second round action here, and I've got the lineup card in front of me tonight, so we are going to go. 8 end games. They got to get 7 ends in they got to get 6 ends in 100 minutes. Over on sheet A, we have Team Brian with Brian, and Brian. But Brian is substituting for Brian at second position, or vicing. And they're up against Team Nigrosh from Brooklyn Lakeside. That's Hillary Nigrosh, Erica, Liz, and Ashley from Skip down to lead. Over on sheet B, we've got from Ardsley, Team Bonino with Chris, Dan, Ryan, and Vinay against Team Miller from Nutmeg with the Yellow Rocks, and that would be Jack, Kathy, Stacy, and John throwing lead rock right now. And Brian is throwing lead rock with the red over on sheet A. And on sheet C, where I can see the most action because our media center is high above sheet C in the warm room, we have Team Corelli of Nutmeg with Jonathan, Nada, Francois, and Siri. And they're going against Team West from Norfolk Curling Club up in the Icebox region of Connecticut with Phil, John Barbagallo, Jennifer, and David. And action's underway in the first end. And they're having a little problem getting the clock to work right. And the word is I've been instructed never to touch that, so I got nothing to say about the clock. Suffice it to say that we did get underway at 8:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be going on daylight time either this Saturday night or probably next week. Well, we'll see if we can get any color commentators in to lively up the proceedings. Series first rock has found the house. It's dead on the pin, just slightly askew the back of the tee line, and they're going to want to put a guard up in front of that. Nice looking line. Rocks away. Bring the volume down a little bit and the mic closer to my mouth. Maybe we can keep the background. Perfect center guard. And I think he's finally got the clock set properly for 100 minutes. He's trying. That's our president, working the timing devices. So we had a friendly with the Brooklyn Lakeside Curling Club, Hillary Nigrosh, their skip. She was a valued junior curler here at Nutmeg for some years, and then when she moved on to New York for her profession, she helped establish curling in Brooklyn, and I think that's great. So Phil West and Norfolk will have Hammer with the Yellow Rocks here in the Sheet C. Now, this is what's called an open tournament. And open, unlike mixed, means you can have any combination of men, women, and they can throw in any order that's preordained. But once you start with a throwing order, it has to follow that order. Francois Began got a nice looking rock coming here. He's going to tap that yellow rock just off the button. Wow. Beautifully frozen to it. Phil West is not happy with that center guard there, and he's going to try to get rid of it. One, two. Okay, yeah. 5 rocks in. Rock's a little wide. That's Jennifer Haley throwing this. It's going to by the guard. And, okay, well, you know what? It moved the red rock out, so good secondary plan there. Stacy's in the hack on sheet B. Might have let it go a little narrow on the in-turn. Let's see if if they can hold it. Oh, it looks like she's going to knock a red rock right into the house behind a yellow guard. All right, Team Benino now from Ardsley has got Ryan Heide stepping into the hack. The thing when you play a mixed tournament, man and woman, and they have to throw in the alternating order, you usually have a man throwing with a man opposite a man. So here it can be any which way. For instance, Team Brian, who has Brian Tully at skip, Brian Glatzel vicing, Brian Kimmey at second, and Brian Camus at lead. And they're all sporting T-shirts that says, "Because I'm Brian, that's why." Francois has a little laugh here. Jovial group. Nutmeg Rink playing early here on Friday night, a little late. Okay, Brian Kimmey has a rock away on A. Brian and Brian are sweeping it. Brian's getting ready to call it. It's coming a little warm. Brian tries to push it over. And Brian taps it, and it hung around. Not bad. So with a lot of guards in front, Team Brian has 3 red. 4. And that leads to Erica for Brooklyn. Choosing what to do. Hillary's got the broom down. Looks like she's going to go for a takeout of the rock biting the 12-foot on the side. Kathy Morley with a substantial takeout, hit it, and did she roll out, I think? No. Yellow's sitting 1 on sheet B, and now Dan, the vice, is looking to throw a takeout here. As Skip Chris Benino's got the broom down tight to it for the out turn. Nice looking slide, clean release, big rotation on the rock. Maybe a 5 rotation, 4 rotation. Ryan Heide sweeping it. And got the hit. Knocked it right out. Red sitting 3 again, or 2. 2. But it's an open hit, it's the hit will not by itself be in the house. Now over on sheet C, there's a cluster of rocks in the 4-foot. Well, I don't even know which one's shot. Looks like red might be covering the pin with 2 yellows around it, and there's some interesting angles possibly setting up here. So Nada has elected and has been asked to put a guard up to keep them from knocking those out. And a very satisfactory guard she threw, kind of high, but does the job. Ryan Heidi sweeping furiously to hold this off, and he did. And got the hit, but the rock is going to roll out. Yeah, there was one red in the edge of the house. Jack has the broom down for himself. Okay, so Kathy Morley's going to hold the broom. Jack the skip is coming back here, looking for a draw. Everybody get your stopwatch out. We can get a little time on this. John Barbagallo did not move any of the center rocks. Oh my goodness, we got some language going on, so we'll leave that be. All right, John Corelli, eyeballing it. He's got Natus parked out in the 12-foot. Games are under time. They're timed here, and they got to finish 6 ends in the course of 100 minutes, which means, 15 minutes an end with 10 minutes extra or whatever. Hey, Hillary Nigrosh coming down here, going to be throwing her first rock with hammer. And what is she looking at? I see 2 reds on the 4-foot. Behind the tee line, however, so there is a chance to draw to it. Can't tell if the red guard is in its way. Don't think so. Hey, John Corelli away on C. Nice looking guard, curled a little bit much at the end maybe. Yeah, really tucked in. Chris Bonino in the hack here. All right, Hillary's rock is away. Let's see what happened. Didn't get it. Now Brian is going to get to put a guard up on it maybe. Chris Bonino has a takeout here on B. So what's happening on B? We've got 1 red. Jack's faced with the dilemma. Does he take out the 1 yellow rock that's in the scoring, which is kind of half buried? Nah, it's pretty much open, I'd say. Yeah, it's wide open. Got to throw it out wide with the in-turn. Phil West is coming down here from Norfolk. He's got to size up his shot. John Barbagallo is holding the broom. Brian has released his shot. Brian and Brian are sweeping. Brian is yelling from the house. Oh, Brian has taken over vicing from Brian. And if you find all that interesting, well, there you go, because it's Team Brian. Jack Miller shot away on B. Sweepers are all over it, and I don't know if it's wide enough. He banged the guard and put another one in. To quote the friend Joel Lineker, disaster. And now they get to draw for 3. Dan's setting the broom out pretty extra wide. All he's got to do is touch paint. There's no yellow in the paint. Meanwhile, here on sheet C, we think red is shot. This time, they put the broom out very wide for John Corelli. All right, sheet B, Brian sweeping. Looking good. That's looking good. That's looking good. Looking good. Looking good. And they draw it into the 8-foot or 12-foot. Picked up 3. Grabbed 3 with a hammer in the first 10 for Ardsley with skip Chris Bonino. So a bit of misfortune for Jack. He threw his takeout narrow, and as a consequence, with a lot of tick-tocking, knocked a red one in for second shot. No, he wants that over again. Brian picked up 3 in the first end, a steal of 3, and they start off with a high, just off center line guard. Phil West with his shot away. I think this is hammer, and he's coming up short. He threw up his hands in disbelief. So I would say John Corelli picked up 1 in the first end, a steal. Chris Bonino had his lead, Vinay, put one right in the top 12 on the center line, in the house. Jack is ignoring it and going to the outturn wing. Might be a little warm for a guard. Let's see. Yep, let's see where it checks up. Going to be right about on the tee line. Just short of the tee line. This is like a 5'6" weight. He is shot, but Bonino's decided this rock is not wanted. Take it out. Series first rock on sheet C, a little high. It's a 1. It's someone in the corner. I suspect Phil West is going to use that and come around it. And lo and behold, that's what he's asking his lead David to do. David Douillard. Got the outturn going. Hey, Ardsley's executed a takeout. Now sitting 2. Jack studying the situation. Does he want to go for the double now? No, he's going to go for the top one. Putting the broom right between him in case he's a little wide. He can catch the second one. And so they got the first end. Everybody got the first end done in 14 minutes. Nice time. Okay, Siri just definitely this time has got the center line more lined up. John made the takeout, but his shot rolls out to the side. Siri's got a beautiful center guard. They're going to try and bring it to not quite biting, right? Oh man, it's like 3 or 4 inches outside of the house. Pure perfect tap-up material. Easy to split, easy to tap. John Barbagallo had a seat in one of our old desk chairs here. Got them strategically dropped around the ice here at Nutmeg Curling Club. Keeps people comfortable. A lot of hard work sweeping. All right, here comes a draw. Looking a little warm, just wide of the hit. It's going to be just about hack weight draw. Now board weight takeout. Through it goes. Over on sheet A, it looks like Liz dropped a nice guard right on the button, and it is behind guard. Very nicely put. Brian's got the broom down so Brian can hit it. All right, it's Brian Glatzel in the hack and Brian Tully holding the broom, with Brian Kimmy and Brian Camus sweeping. But that's not important because it's Brian. Sheet C, Francois. Trying to come around the guard here. Got a perfect tight center guard. It's gonna, looks like it's a little light. Sweepers are really pounding it. Really pounding it. Oh no, it's hung out in a two. So it's got a lot of center guards in play, which is good for not hammer. Over in sheet A, Brian successfully removed the Brooklyn Rock. And now Brooklyn's drawing down to the rock on the back 8, and they're going to nicely sit on it. Second shot. Ryan Heidi drawing in. No guards. Looks like he's going to drop it right on the button. Right on the pin. Boom. Covered the pin. The Norfolk effort with the yellow rocks on sheet C came up a little light, ticked a guard, now it's blocking a center guard. And of course with hammer, we usually don't like a center guard. John Corelli is asking Francois to thread the needle here. This is a tight port. Stacy threw a takeout on B, hit, her shot rolled out, still Ardsley sitting 1. Okay, here comes Francois' shot, and it's going to, no, tap the yellow rock into the house, back of the tee out in the 12-foot, just over the tee line in there. Well, as we said, it was a tight window. He's trying to come through there. Jack sweeping furiously to try to get this rock out. Didn't quite get it. Brian sweeping furiously to pull the yellow back. Yellow, blue, red is still sitting 1 on A. John Corelli wants Nada to come out wide here. Oh, Kathy's takeout. Didn't do it. Kissed the guard, kissed the shot rock as it went by, the target rock, and bounded harmlessly out of bounds. Nada's being asked to throw a takeout way out here in the 12-foot. Boy, is it slowing down. Looks good. Siri's sweeping. Siri is really sweeping. We're going to get a roll here. Keep sweeping it. And it's buried behind guard very nicely. Back 12, back 8 biter. Just off the center line. About a foot off the center. Stoned width off the center line. Yeah. Back 8, back 12. Jack's trying to sweep this rock through, and so now they've got red sitting 1, 2, and 3 on sheet B. Oh, looky here. Here comes. Lot going on, folks. Over on sheet A, we've got Brooklyn with several shots behind the tee line, just out of shot, whereas Brian has shot rock right on the tee line, touching the 4-foot. Kathy Morley on sheet B, yellow rock, drawing in. It's over the guard. Yep, just past it. Coming to rest. Let's see. Oh, and it went too far. She's sitting number 2. What a nice draw here. Oh, baby. Johnny Barbagallo puts it right on the top of the button, buried behind. I don't know how he got there. Was it a tap? We have to go back to the videotape on that. Now, thanks to us being here in the near end, we can get a little close up on some of these shots. So let's just do that. All right, Nate is going to come out here with one. You can see Brian Tully just put one right on the top of the 4-foot. Here comes Nate. You're going to see it coming to your camera over on the right side. There's the sweeper. Siri, Francois, working it, working it, working it, working it. Oh, just missed the tap, and it goes deep in the house and through the back. Chris Bonino looking to take out the one yellow rock in play here for Jack. Quiet way takeout. Ryan sweeping. Now Vinay's got it. Looks like it's going to be real nice. Going to get a little roll too. Jack's in a spot of bother here. He's sitting -4, but they're mostly behind the tee line. Much like Hillary's in a spot of bother here. She's sitting -2, and all hers are behind the tee line. With Brian Tully has one on the top of the 4 and one on the tee line on the side of the 4. Somewhat guarded, but those backers are not going to be her friend at this point. Johnny Barbagallo puts up a guard, and if it curls enough, it'll take away the angle. Don't know if it did. That is lined up. Boom, boom. Okay, Jack Miller is away. We're going to get a close-up. Here it comes. His rock is coming into view right down the middle of your sheet of your screen here, ladies and gentlemen. And it's not light. Might catch that one. All right, he caught it. Not shot, though. No, you can see, excuse me. Chris is sitting 1, and he intends to knock that one out so he can sit 4 again and really put the pressure on Jack. I mean, with all those backers, it shouldn't be a problem to get 1, but he gave up 3 in the first. All right, John Corelli now, take a look. We're gonna focus in on this shot because he's going for a double tap. It's an easy double tap. A lot of weight. Here it comes, right at you. Sheet C on your right. Boom, boom. Joe just missed it. Oh, just missed. We're going mood lighting here at Nutmeg at 9. It's 9 p.m. It's time for mood lighting. Okay, Chris Bonini. Ryan sweeping furiously to hold this. He got it. He lost his shooter, which may be a good thing, actually. Gives fewer backers to Jack. Jack has to draw now with hammer against 3. Now, he's got a lot of house to get to. Let's take a look at sheet A because they've crept, Hillary and Brooklyn have crept in a little closer, but I think that red is still first shot, but that yellow rock is second shot there. Now, if she could draw down and sit on that, she would get a point. And here comes sheet C. Tick to guard, more guards in front. They're sitting 1. And now John Corelli, his last rock without hammer. Jack Miller's hammer. They're holding off on the sweep. It looks good, looks good. Go ahead and finish it. And Stacy does. Jack draws for 1, gets it right to the 4-foot. Okay, so Jack picks up 1. He's down 3-1 after 2 ends. Now Hillary Nigrosh coming over on A. Let's zoom in on her. It's curling. It's curling. Keep going, ladies. Don't be shy about sweeping that in. Come on. Come on. Oh, they leave it short. Great draw, Hillary. Hillary drops one in there and picks up a point. Great skip, Brock. All right, John Corelli in the hack. Is he going for something big here, or is he just practicing? We'll take a look when it comes. He is trying. Yeah, he's got a draw here. Let's zoom in on it. Over on your right side, sheet C. Francois, oh, that's all right, settle down, and oh, it just went a little far, maybe. Great try. Well, but that's that's not the last rock. They probably would have liked that a little further up front now. They got something to sit on in the back. So, Hillary picks up 1, Jack Miller picks up 1 in the second end. You're both down 3-1. Bill West, sitting 1, drawing for 2. I think they want to go. I think they want to sweep this. I think it's going to come up a little short. They're trying. They're trying. They got to go. They went a little earlier, they had it. No, they could have had that if they knew the ice a little better. That strange ice here, you know, I tell you, I love that. I love that ice up at Norfolk. It's fast and it's got some swing. And John Barbagala and Phil take good care of it. So, 1 point, tie game 1-1. On our feature sheet C here of Team West from Norfolk against Team Corelli from Nutmeg, the Connecticut Playdown. Holding their time very well. They finished 2 ends in under 30 minutes. And the first rock on sheet B goes through. You know, our ice speeds up here at Norfolk. We're in Bridgeport. This is Nutmeg. The ice speeds up here after 2 ends, or sometime in the second end. And now they're coming back, having thrown 1. So we're going to see a little faster, a little keener ice here. Maybe a few more shots that slide through the house. But David Douillard put a real nice shot right on the center line in the 12-foot, biting the 8-foot, I'd say. No, biting the 12-foot. And they're asking Siri for a takeout, and I'm liking the looks of it. They've got to keep sweeping, though, because it's going to start curling. They can let it go now because they're going to get a nice roll to the corner. It's tricky. You let that, if you don't sweep that rock, it starts curling, it gets away from you. Well, after 2 rocks on sheet B, we've got 1 center guard for Jack and no red rocks in play, but Ryan Heide is doing a draw. David has been asked to throw another one in there, and it's going to be more close to the button. Maybe back 4. It's open. Mr. Corelli is going to look to probably take that out. Over on B, Jax has Stacy to do a takeout. Starting a little wide. Here it comes. Here it comes. She got the hit. It's rolling out. It's going to stick around. Nice little roll. So we got a center guard and one way out on the wings as a little insurance policy. Siri, boom, another hit, another roll. Beautiful job, Siri. That's 2 great takeouts. Not too often a lead gets to throw 2 takeouts in one end, but there it was. Mr. Scott Follins coming around. They're going for that rock. Over on sheet B, Vanini's asking Ryan Heidi to take that rock out, and he did successfully. And now he's sitting there. I can't tell if he's in the rouse or not. Can I get a remote? Can I get a remote check? Is Ryan's rock sitting in on B? Is Ryan's rock in on B? Absolutely in. Our roving reporter Mike DiPaolo claims, possibly erroneously, that the red rock is in. I think he's erroneous here. We'll have to get the biter bar on that one. All right, so Brian just delivered, and Brian is sweeping furiously while the other Brian watches. Brian's calling it, and we could have a tap up here. The rock ticks and Brian sweeps, and there it is. It's really difficult calling that rink, or it's really easy. Brian delivers, Brian sweeps, Brian yells.
Yeah, it's always Brian.
It's always easy. Yeah.
It's real easy.
But we have a green Brian and a red Brian. Both teams are intent on taking out that rock out on the wing. Now they got to roll in. Nice roll on. That's on B. Nice looking takeout here on C. I can tell you. Oh, it's getting away. It's getting away. Oh, it shaved it right behind. Oh, dear. Bad luck. She threw the inside out, and it got away from her, and it knocked the red rock right behind guard. And how red ended up with the center guard, we'll never know, but that's all right. So, red's got a rock on the center line guard and a rock on the top 8. Nicely guarded. And Francois is being asked to draw another one in. Rock's out a bit wide, but here comes the curl, and it's breaking hard, and it's going deep. How deep is it going to go? Oh, just out the back, a foot past, 2 feet out the back. All right, John Barbagala is taking charge himself. He's saying, let's just run that center guard right out of creation, and maybe we get the double. Makes sense. Although, them being not hammer, it's interesting they're doing this. You think they, on the one other hand, they might draw right down to it and restrict the scoring to 1 by opening it up. No, they're hoping for the run back. Shots away. Starting a little wide, but here it comes right on the line. He got it. He nailed it. He nailed it. Johnny Barbagala. Boom. Run back double. But there's a center guard still. That rock didn't go out of play. Huh. Jonathan has put the broom down, asking Nada to draw in. That's going to be light. Probably on the guard. Make a liar out of me. Great sweeping. That's fine. Back four. Jack Miller's first rock is away. There's nothing in the house unless that little biter's out there. Jack, slow down. Slow it down. That's a downhill putt with the grain. It's going past the hole and off the fringe on the other side. Jack's having a little trouble finding his weight so far. He'll get it. He'll get it. He always does. John Barbagala. Looking good. Looking good. Jeepers, he's done it again, folks. Oh, but it's going to come out the other side, baby. All right, it's still in, though. Chris Benino going to take out that yellow, and it missed it, so Jack has a second draw for two. I think it's a draw for two. Stand by. That's close. That could be, yeah, well, they didn't want to take a chance. Tough call if that shot is in over there on the edge. They might need the biter bar for it, but they treat it as if it were in. All right, Jack had his first putt go through the green. Let's see what he does this time. See if he can drop it in the hole. Jack and I play golf in the off season. Something to pass the time until curling comes back in September, October. Let's hope he doesn't overcompensate this one. Oh, this looks good. Sweepers are totally on it, though. Yeah, I like this. This looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Real good, in fact. So good they're not even going for the hit. I don't know how Corelli did it, but he's got a shot in there now. That shot. Go for I don't know. I don't know how these things happen. All right, Chris Benino's changed his mind. He's going to go for the hit on Jack's rock. And Phil West is the one who's sitting shot now. So Mr. Corelli with hammer facing one. Light handle. Got plenty of weight. They're by the guard. What a nice shot. Oh my gosh, what a nice shot. Not quite, couldn't get it out far enough though. Heck of a shot. Oh, there's 2 rocks left. Well, this is, what. Oh, we're coming with a biter bar. All right, biter bar, look on C, a B. Oh, Hillary's shot ticked on that. All right, a moment of truth here. We going to get a biter or not? We couldn't decide before. Well, they're doing it very dramatically. They're starting 180 degrees off. Just to build the suspense. And I think it hit it. I think it's in. The fact she stopped it indicates that it's in. So Jack ties the. Did he get?
I thought it was very close.
Very close.
And you're not out there, who knows? The camera.
All right, Brian is setting a very wide broom for Brian. Brian has released it. One Brian is sweeping. Both Brians are sweeping. Brian's calling it. Brian's still sliding. Brian's going to be light. We got a game. We got a game on all 3 sheets now. So I wonder okay, so it's a pretty good force here by Phil West to put a second one in. And this requires John Corelli to hit and stick. Oh, baby, is it going to roll out? Is it going to roll out? Uh-oh, how many is it going to be? One yellow?
No, I think it's another TV issue.
Oh, boy.
I think it's one red.
Could be red.
One red on that screen.
Yep. They're looking, and they are still looking. Nate is tapping red. John Barbagallo is not approving of this. He thinks that the rings are crooked at in Bridgeport. And they decided to kick. Okay, John Anderson coming away with a takeout here. Sporting a nice newsman's cap. It looks like he's got a hit. Nice hit. Sticking around. A little over the tee line. Nice shot, though. All right, Rincarelli takes a 2-1 lead after 3 ends. Oh, Team Brian picked up a lot of points in the 3rd end. Picked up a 5 spot, full hand. And Brian is not letting a tree grow in Brooklyn here. He is going to take that thing out. And Brian's going to try to sweep it out while he's at it.
Yeah, we get to comment on all the mistakes that should have been fixed before it made 5 even possible. Unfortunately, took one out with his own. I never skipped either, but I've been on both sides of the sun.
Yeah, now in hindsight, a few years.
the short end of the thrown rock for a 7, not a missed rock. I was kind of upset you weren't a little wider. The 8 was never in play. We had a guy, George.
All right, so
Shooting down this way.
flash through. And now Brian 2 is, I guess we got Brian 1, 2, 3, and 4. Brian 2 is delivering. Brian 1 and 3 are sweeping. And it's going to come in and go to the back 8, back 12, and Hillary sweeps it out, just out. Over on sheet C, John Corelli's asking Siri to put a guard up, and it is pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, nice guard. Crispinino had Vinay, his lead, throw one in. It's just above the tee line in the 8-foot. Jack's got the broom down, asking Stacy to throw the out turn, take that out. All right, over on sheet A, Brian 2 is in the hack. Brian 1 and 3 getting ready to sweep. And Stacy has made a beautiful takeout. David, not too bad. I thought it was going to be really deep, but he's just out in the 8-foot behind the tee line, on sheet C here with yellow, and John Corelli with red is sitting 1 behind the center guard, and he's asking Francois to put one in top 12, top 4. Ryan Heidi, sheet B, takeout. These kind of shots keep the games moving along. He got the hit. It's going to roll to the wing. Stay there. He's out on the 12-foot just in front of the tee line. Francois' guard is, it's over. A little over. It over-curled a bit, but guards one side of it. But it's so high, it should be easy to get around that. Jack Miller has the broom down on sheet B, asking Kathy to remove this rock that Ryan Hyde just put in play. Plenty of weight on this. Sweepers are waiting for it to curl, waiting. Stacy's trying to push it. Is it a little wide? Got a piece. Got the hit, rolled out the back. Okay, empty house. Jack's down 1. Jack Miller's down 1. Crispinino, Ardsley with hammer. Down 3 to, up 3 to 2. Oh, what a nice draw here. You got a nice draw by sheet C from Norfolk. Let's see where it ends up when they lift their brooms. I think that was Jennifer. Put that one in there. And it looks like, let's sneak a peek. Come on, what do you say? Vertical slide. Hard to say. I think red's a shot. You decide. Okay, Jack put the broom down again as Ryan Heidi put one in on the 8-foot right in front of the tee line. And we got Kathy going again. Oh, this might tap yellow to being shot. That might be enough to make yellow shot on C. He probably wanted to corner it more than that, because now a hit will definitely leave yellow shot. And they don't have to hit it very far. They move it a couple inches. What they don't want to do is rattle that. They don't want to move that back one around much. Oh, now they're getting too fancy. They're talking about trying to pick that back one out. That's silly. I like the tap up. Okay, so Jennifer Jennifer Haley. They're going to try to do a surgical strike here on sheet C. This is the idea is good, but it's gonna might lose the angle. Let's see. Whoa, well, I'll tell you one thing. Yeah, red can come and hit that. Red could hit that and take those yellows away. He could, if he can get to the nose of it, they're both gone. It's always better to stand up. You can see it better stand. Hey, but he's got to get to the nose.
Yeah, he's not. He's just protecting.
So red still shot.
Red is still shot.
Doesn't have to be by much, but boy. Nada shots away. All right, Jack Miller throwing a takeout on B. Kathy's really lining it up. Looks good. Might lose the shooter. No. Oh my gosh! There's the blank. The null play. The null play. There's lots of rocks left. Lots of rocks.
It's still, the deuce is still on.
Yep. Donnie Barbagala's been throwing some pretty extraordinary rocks. This is pretty pedestrian.
See what happens when you hit that red one.
Yeah. All right, Brian 4 is throwing. Brian 2 and 1 are sweeping. Brian 3 in the house. It's going to be a tap up. No, it's a perfect draw. Look at this. Oh, gee. Sweepers are all going crazy on B. I think they'll get it to the house. Maybe not. Maybe not get it to the house. Checked up short. They can sweep now on C. It's got to get there. It's got to get there. You got to sweep that. They're not going to reach. They're not going to reach. Well, that was a pity. Wish you could have swept it. John Corelli identifies a big Well, we're back. I apologize and thanks for the call because we lost audio there for a few seconds. So you didn't have to hear me droning on like some babbling idiot. John Corelli did take two that end, I think.
This one was Sean Cummings. The best ever, though, was when we had the.
Don't know why we lost audio. We didn't touch anything, and just happened.
And he takes it into the bathroom.
And let's see what Nada hangs up. Was it one or was it two?
It happened again, not here. It happened in another spiel.
Nada's reaching for the numbers, and it's going to be two. So, big end, steal of two. John Corelli takes a 4-1 lead over the Norfolk rink. And Phil West must be wondering what happened.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
We didn't get the score up or the fourth end on sheet B yet. That rock pick or let's see. No, it's fine. Okay, Siri's got a guard that's about 1 stone outside of the house. It's a beauty. They want to go draw behind that. Series rocks away. A lot of rotation on this one. Let's see if it curls thing. It looks a little extra strong. I think it's going to go through. Phil is prepared to sweep it out in case it doesn't have enough momentum of its own. And it's out the back. Phil's calling to bring the guard around behind the corner. And that'll be David to oblige that with the out turn. 1, 2. That's a mid rotation. Going to be 3-4 rotations on that rock. A little wide, but let's see how it cuts at the end here. Just skates by that center guard. And it's going past the tee line, and John Corelli ushers it out the back. It's a biter. Okay, Francois is in the hack. He's going to be asked to draw behind that center guard. Jack is getting his spot of bother over here. There's a lot of red in the house, and he's coming up to the skip rock. We still don't have a score in the fourth end unless they put a blank up that I'm not seeing. Very good. Oh, very good. I just didn't see it behind the... All right, Francois' shot's looking pretty good. It's coming up maybe a little light. Let's see. Yeah. All right, another guard. There's worse things than that. They got a biter in the back here on C. Yeah, Okay, Jennifer Haley, who's been throwing some nice looking rocks out here, Phil's asking her to put one right on the top 12. All right, Jack is away. A little extra fling on that release. Let's see if that works. Weepers are all over it. John and Stacy are hammering it. Got a 1.5 and got a. Did he get the double? Yes. Well. Jack, nice rock. And Jennifer Haley puts one right where they wanted it. Top 12, guarding the rock in the back, sitting 2. Francois is going to be asked to hit this and roll. He has a chance to hit and roll behind guard. Let's see how it occurs.
Yeah, but they're not even leaving us. They left us. Yeah, they had a few rock. That was like
Yeah, looks nice. Francois' shot looks real nice. Going to get a nice roll here. And stop sweeping there. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Very nice. Real quiet weight. Easy to manage the sweeping on it. I'm very impressed. All right, they're asking Jennifer now to try either a run back or a peel on that center guard, guarding the hit and roll that Francois just put in. And Chris Bonanno took out Jack's one rock in the house. Let's see what they got now. Oh, they got two biters. Jack does not have hammer, so there are two biters. Jack has got to come up here with a good draw. Jennifer Haley is just gone bonkers crazy out here. She just threw a run back. And no, it didn't quite get both of them out. Knocked the red one off line. And she's got maybe, no, there's only one biter in there. What she's throwing is just pretty phenomenal. Natives rock is away. Reapers are on it now. Series talking to Francois. They're talking to the rock. It's got a curl. Now Series picked up the sweep. Trying to push it across. It's going to go a little deep, but not too deep. It's going to be back 8, maybe touching the back 12. Yeah. That's red sitting 1-2 now. John Barbagallo is being asked to draw one in front of that rock. I think on sheet A they stopped keeping score. The Bryans have just piled on a lot of points. So they're playing for some, just for some sportsmanship. Excuse me, got some wire. Sorry about the wire noise. Okay, John Barbagallo waiting for the rock on B to go before he throws. Jack did throw a really nice draw there. And let's see if they can take it out. And I don't think they got it. They did get it. No, how far do they move it? Red got one. Close. Oh, still tight over on sheet B. Red took one with hammer, so now they're up 4-2 after 5 ends, and they only got one after the blank. And it was looking bad for Jack. He did a commendable draw, I must say. John Barbagallo's draw came up a little light, and that means that red is sitting first and second still without hammer. Natives rock looks a little light. Let's see if the sweepers need to work it. Here they go. All right, it's by the first. No, it's not. It's by the first guard. Ticked it. Bringing it in. You know, that's not too bad. That blocks a lot of real estate there. Red is now sitting 1, 2, maybe 1, 2, 3. They can't draw that way. They got to go down the middle. They could do a tap. They could do a draw. No, we got a change here. It appears that Jack did score in the 4th end to tie the game, and so Team Miller tied it in the 4th, and now Team Bonino took one in the 5th, leading 4-3, not 4-2. We thought we had a blank in the fourth end. No, we got a war going on here on sheet B and on sheet C. Here comes a nice tap by Mr. Barbagallo, but not enough to be shot. Cut him down to 1. But yellow has hammer here. So I know one thing red wants to do. They want to be sitting first and second. So the best that can happen is that yellow can only get 1 with their hammer in the fifth end. John's got Nada sitting out far to the right of the viewers looking at it, and probably going for a tap up of the last rock because it's just biting the, and all they want to do is just tap that into the 8-foot. And that means, of course, this is the first skip rock, I think. Yeah. Got 4 more rocks still on sheet C.
We can go back and look, but honestly, like 75% of it was just execution. You guys missed shots. That's a different thing.
Meanwhile, Jack has Stacy got the broom down, and he's asking her to take out. It's not behind guard. It's open. Yeah, Johnny Corelli going for a tap up here. Multiple choices. It's a multiple choice test. He can tap anything up. Plenty of weight. He might tap the wide one up and keep the other one for a guard. Let's see what happens.
But the bigger thing on that game, honestly, was execution. You guys just missed too many shots.
Yeah, which is fine. Like, I understand.
All right, how far did they move?
Enough to sit 2.
Is he sitting 1 and 2? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Not 1, 2, and 3, but.
I understand, like, yes, execution, but can I play better if we're not going to make
No one exit, but based on your team skill set, could you do a better job playing those things?
yes, exactly, because I don't want to not.
You're playing good.
Is your team tends to draw better?
So, setting the stage on sheet C here. Phil West will be throwing his first rock with hammer, and he's facing
Well, okay, so
2. Because John Corelli just made a nice tap up. He's got to draw,
what it is,
and he's got to tap if his draw comes up a little narrow. And if he throws a big curly draw, he can come to the back one and have a backer. Right now, John Barbagala has not put a broom down. A lot of discussion going on with Nada and John back there. Jonathan.
Really? I wasn't playing that. So is that like division chatter?
yeah, well, it was what people were saying.
Okay, Stacy away here with a takeout, and it's gonna tick the guard, but
So I don't,
rolled into the open. They better go. This rock might be narrow.
I'm not afraid of it.
No, I don't think so. I never got that impression, but I understand. People said that, but I didn't get that impression. I thought you guys were executing relatively poorly on shots generally. I did not see like a tendency to be like, oh, it's because they're drawing too much everything.
And they tapped it up, and now yellow is shot.
I was just like, they're not making shots.
But
Well, yeah.
But
It was like anything. I was trying out with that the first 2 months where I was like, okay, are we a hitting team? Are we a drawing team? Are we
Yeah, what do we do?
like what are we good at? None of them? Okay.
Well, that's a problem.
oh, Ryan that takeout just eased about. Jack having hammer now. Now they didn't put up the fifth end score either.
Do we know what happened with that?
I think Benino Ardsley got 1. But we thought there was a blank in the fourth, but it wasn't. Jack had 1.
Oh.
Oh.
Do we think that's what I thought they put the 4 up right in the fourth.
Oh,
They don't know what they're doing.
they don't know how to keep score.
They just kept following the numbers.
You know, it's like this.
Well, it's hard. You only have 5 fingers.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
So the score is correct. But
No.
Yes.
No. Okay, red shot. Now we're down to Phil West's hammer.
But I believe it's one.
Phil could pick up a deuce here.
Run.
Boom, boom.
Two.
Simple boom, boom.
Relatively short run.
Yeah, very short run.
Yeah, that's the call.
That would be. I can't see anything else that jumps out at me.
Even if you wanted to draw for one, it's not an easy draw. It's easy.
No, no, much easier to do this. Jack's sitting one by the skin of his teeth here.
Pretty close. Gotta go.
A lot of weight, but that's all right.
Gotta go.
Yeah, it looks good. Look good. Come on, hard, hard. Oh, they lost it. Oh, they totally lost
They
it.
tried. No, they. I mean, it's slapped. They just. Oh, they got.
Oh, for God's sakes.
The redirect for one.
Nope, for one, yeah.
The redirect for one.
or is it?
It's one. It's clearly one.
Oh, yellow. Oh, yeah, yellow one. Uh-huh. All right, we'll take a short break here. Maybe we get Ed Simia to do a little color commentating for. All right, so we got 1 point for Phil and Team Norfolk here at the GNCC Mixed Championship 2025. Ed, how many of these has there been? Is this the third?
I believe this is the third GNCC Open. Yes.
And the prize is the Charlie Brown Trophy. I got to play against Charlie Brown in my second Dykes. They came in all hot and bothered. It was the Brian Damon ring. Series done it again. Series done it again. She passed it around. All right, so I trust Jack's going to take it around the guard. He's not going. Jack won't go for that back one on the first draw. With the weight, this might be a little wide. Think they get a piece of it? Nope. They may go to the back of the house with this draw. What do you think, Ed? At least if he comes to the back, you better hit that red one. You hit the wrong one, Jack. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh.
Are they different authors?
Incredible, right?
Because I saw that they.
There's a UK
were
Dennis the
very-
Menace, which is very different. He's a little
Yeah.
more of like
Siri's done it again. Dropped a beauty.
I was seeing like someone that I follow.
He's a bit more of a
post
hooligan. He's a
about
little
it.
older. He's like a
Yeah,
teenager
and then he
hooligan.
was like Siobhan.
Yeah.
From
Yeah, and
D20.
they have a Dennis the Menace
She
in the
was
UK,
talking
but it's a
about it, yeah.
different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the incredible thing. They were published with no knowledge of the other one in the UK and the US. And it's on the same day. So they're debut comic strips. What are the odds?
All right, Mr. Corelli has gone in on the center guard motif with Hammer this end.
Well, I don't think he wanted to throw a center guard. I'm going to guess.
I think he did. I mean, he has Siri to do that.
But okay. Maybe he forgot he had Hammer. I think that's.
Might have forgot. Maybe he doesn't have Hammer. Maybe I missed something.
He does.
Okay, yeah.
He's coming back. He's got Hammer.
And here's this Jennifer Haley. I'm telling you, she's been doing it to us, and here it comes again.
Beautiful shot.
Look at this.
Lovely shot.
Oh, my word.
Gets far enough to count, but it did.
Why do you want a center guard now? Oops. Darn center guard. Peel it. POS. All right, Johnny Corelli is asked, Jonathan Corelli, that is, asking for the run back from Francois Beguin. If they hold that line, hold that line, hold that line. This could be good.
But he threw one guard.
Oh, not good.
Surely they can never get to my rocket. Good choice. Oh, they fixed the scoreboard. Good for them.
It wasn't them.
Nah, it wasn't. Well done.
All right, well done. Somebody can count.
On me, he knew.
And we stopped counting on A, which is
No need for that. Not for like something.
yeah, throw him back.
All right, this end is not starting out well for the Corelli rank. Let's see if he can right the ship here and
But they're playing 5. They didn't
find smoother waters.
They have not scored the last two.
someone just wants to play it. Oh, God, back at me.
Jack Matrix, a spy guy, gotta be ready on one call. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Up, up,
All right, Stacy, take it.
up, up.
It's going through. Going through.
No, it'll sit on the back of him and not be counted. Oh, maybe it might just barely count.
Right there.
No.
Nope.
Oh, man, that hurts. That hurts.
Should not sit on the back one. Oh, yeah, good time to put the heavy Is it a good time to put the snacks up? Well done, Jed. Well done. Well, thank you.
Somebody pay attention.
Good warm room help. Good warm room.
What do you do?
We're about to lose our table. Right.
I know, but we're going to leave some anyway.
Francois a little wide here. There goes Siri. Come on, Siri, push it. Boosh. 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 Get one of them.
They're going to chip one out.
Got the hard one. Yeah, leave it.
Goes for three. Goes for two. This should be an automatic.
This rock's coming a little hot.
Backing, I just let it go. Let it.
Coming a little hot.
Don't get the half of it.
Coming a little hot.
Now you're pushing it into your own.
Didn't Jack have hammer? No? No jackhammer?
He scored 3 ends in a row. He doesn't get hammered.
Oh, okay. All right.
Did I hear? I don't know if anyone here was at the Can-Am that like Canada got the hammer in every single game. We started the game. That was like.
Oh, really?
Still won by like 8,000.
No, I didn't.
Oh, Mr. Barbagala came up light and narrow. Eek.
I don't. Well, they did. You know, it's not like
All right, Nada. Pretty wide open. Looks good. They better sweep. They're holding it. They're holding it. Oh, it's close. Oh, it's close. Oh, they got it. I can't believe it. Great shot, Nada. Jack gave up 2 in the 6th, and they got no problem with the clock. These guys got to get their run end done in 10 minutes on sheet C.
Oh, I see what you're doing. All right.
Oh, John Anderson in the hack. Sheet B.
I get it. You'll see in a second. Amy's making a political protest.
Barbagallo's got the hit, but it's going to roll away and maybe out. Yeah, out.
Oh, you're cutting it now. We're getting really fancy.
Jad, take it easy now. Don't. They're going to expect a lot now. They're going to expect a lot if you go all, just throw it on the table.
We'll have Mike turn around now when you're ready to go. When you're ready to turn around, I'll tell Mike to turn around. Mike? Yes? Turn around. We have made it.
All right. Editorial.
I knew what it was gonna be.
Oh, this could get interesting.
Hold on.
You did call me out on the show.
In the 9 p.m. draw.
What do you got?
Got it. All right.
I don't hate the trick. As someone who has the 8:30 draw in the morning.
You do.
You want to watch the rest of the game?
Yes.
We are. Could also be back at the hotel before this end is finished and
Yeah.
watch it in the.
We do that.
Okay.
We're not planning on staying the whole game. Aaron just got chips, so obviously
Oh, sweet.
we're gonna be here for a minute. But
She's like, I just got chips.
gotta move tables.
All right, Phil West. Draw away.
You guys are hungry. We still got pizza. So much.
Not that hungry.
That sounds like a breakfast.
Phil's draw is coming in nicely. Nicely. John's going to finish it. Not really. Wow, top of the button, dead behind guard. He's got a little pass on the opposite side. And the Bryans are coming off the ice. I'm going to take a pause here. John Corelli will be coming back down the ice momentarily. I mean, John Corelli's first rock with hammer is touching the button, but it is not shot. But it is certainly a threat at this point. What is my phone? Oh, there we go.
Connecticut State High School curling. Oh my God. Well, you know the story of that. Hillary was so
All right, so Phil West is going to go for the hit.
Anybody who would want it.
No, if it's gonna happen anytime in the near future, it's probably Larry and it's whatnot. But I mean, it would be the next person. Jennifer Sanders? Yeah, we see her once in a while. She's not here. She's up in New York.
Cape Cod. Cape Cod.
Cape Cod. Of course, everybody goes there.
She did bring a team in for steel.
All right, Stacy here going for a run back on B. Or a peel. Got the peel. Ooh. Whew. Got it out. All right, that tightened it up a little bit. John can come the other way. Gonna have to draw. Maybe back 8 weight. Here's hammer. All he's got to do is push it back about 2 feet.
Oh yes, he was also a junior a little bit after you.
she's like, no. So
Martina went to my high school. I was very good friends with her.
All right, this is hammer. They got 4 minutes to get this rock away.
like besties from college. Wow. So she's sort of like we call her she's our fake daughter.
3 minutes. He'll make it. So we got 3 minutes to get this rock away.
It started 8 minutes over. You're back. They went to the professional bull riding event and it was touring. I think it may not be like because they made a joke. The reason was they made a joke about like our odds. So I looked it up. So I was like, I think I've seen that. Or for like the highest level. Yeah. The only odds were in Milwaukee, so this is like a secondary, like the U.S. tour, but not the international.
All right.
It's like tonight and tomorrow.
Kathy Morley unleashing a bomb here. Hope it sticks. It's a double. It's a double. Okay, good work, Kathy. Oh, they got to get it by the guard. They got to get it by the guard. It's gonna kiss it. Gonna kiss it. Oh my word! What a shot by John Corelli! Holy cow! John Corelli threw a unbelievable draw. Takes 2. And they're hurrying to get the first rock away in 2 minutes. All right, they're gonna make this end just barely.
You're showing off your bravery. Is the idea, right?
And they got 8 ends in. All right, a great shot by Corelli. Grabs 2 in the 7th end or 6th end when it was looking like curtains. Curtains, what a draw. Went by the guard like nothing. Timeout. Well, they came back from the rodeo. Oh my gosh, we got a hat here. Somebody bought a 10-gallon hat. I hope they got videos at the professional bull riding or Pabst Blue Ribbon. Hmm? No, good for now. All right, series put 2 biting, 1 biting and 1 full 12. And they're not even going to worry about hitting them. They're going to come around. David Duard. All right, Jack Miller getting in the hack. Let's see what he's looking at here. Oh, a bunch of red, but it's wide open. And he's got hammer. It's going to be a tricky skip deuce. He probably needs to hit and roll away, but then they're going to guard it. So his chances of getting more than 1 are pretty slight. All right, sweepers are on. Okay, sweepers were on. Now they're off. That's a good sign. Dead nose. Okay, so that means it's wide open. David's first shot is away. It looks going to be, if the sweeper can hold it, it'll be all right. And they're going to hold it. It's not narrow. It is narrow. It ticked the shot. All right, wide open. Wide open, but not shot. I don't know what they want to do here. John's going to call for the takeout. Francois wants to hit that, maybe roll and move some of those rocks around. They're awful close together. Real close together. So let's see what happens here. Okay, we still have volume. Everybody enjoying the show? Give me a comment. Sound went out. Brian, number 5. Sound kicked out, yeah. Oh. Brian, number 5, is home on injured reserve was a thing. All right, Francois made the hit, rolled out to the wings. Jennifer Haley. A real strong linchpin of this team here. Brian, number 5, he's still all right? Did you ice that toe down? I'm doing my best out here. Doing my best. Hello, we're short a sweeper here. Jennifer delivered her rock and popped up, and John Barbagala is admiring it. Looking like it's going to come up a little light. Over on sheet, yeah. B. Jack staring down 2 here. This is going to be this is a moment of truth. I don't think he has a rock behind him. No, 2 reds are in there. He's got they're right next to each other. If he can pop them both out, he gets 1. That's all there is to it. Okay, sweepers are on it. Stacy and John are going hard. Oh dear, not good. And it crashes, and red is going to steal 2 and go up 4 in the 8th end. Francois just threw one that went just a little deep in the house and out the back. We got 2 4-point leads here. Ardsley taking command now. Jack gave it a good fight for a while, but all right, Jennifer Haley. This one's going to be light again too, maybe. They're really sweeping though. 4. Not light. That ice is up to speed. Look at this thing move. Look at this move. It did end up a little light. I know they didn't want to guard over on B, but it's tight. It'd be hard to get behind that and not be able to knock it out. Jack's calling for a corner. Tight to the house, because you know whatever anything in the house. Interesting. He's calling it from the outside in. He wants it close to the center line. See if John can come through with this one. Okay, Nada. With red sitting 2. Oh, you're back. Everybody's back from the. You're out. What time? You? Oh, let's hold on here. We can kill the sound for a moment. All right, we got Chris Slippery Saddle Farmer here in the saloon. Got himself a glass of red eye and this could be a dangerous move here. Oh, nice. That's just killing Jack here. Working from the top down, Jack. All right, John Barbagoa over on C here. He's trying to draw around. It's going to be a little wide. Oh, that might tap the red in. Yeah, that's not gonna be the way you wrote it up, or is it? Wow, that curled. All right, Stacy's got one away on B here. Going to try and at least take one out, maybe 2. Oh, can't afford to be losing shooters, but they got rid of one. But they're running out of rocks. Running out. That's how many is that in the corral now? 1, 2, 3. They're down 4, so. Hey. Yes. 8. Ocho. Yeah, they made it with 2 minutes to spare. Oh, they're loving the hat. Loving the hat. I don't know. Chris, lean into the window here. We want to get a view of that on the camera, hopefully, a view in that hat. I will get the zoom. I want you all to look over here on sheet C because we got a 10-gallon hat. That's not to be believed. Not to be believed. Okay, thank you. All right, both these games are starting to run out of gas. One, two, two. Sitting two. He could run it down. I can't really get to that. Probably going for the tap of the. Where's his? I can't see where the guy is with the broom. There he is. Nate is with the broom. So there is a possibility of a tap or a draw around. I like the idea of the tap because it could leave the, put the shooter could fall out a little bit to be more of a guard. Over on sheet B, Chris Benino just wants to run Jack out of rocks, and he's got Dan, his vice, looking to pound that yellow rock that's out in front of the house away, and it looks pretty good. Looks real good. Boom. And now I think the game's mathematically over. All right, John Corelli had Nada successfully tap that up, or no, John tapped that up himself. John's now sitting 1, maybe 1, 2, maybe 1, 2, 3. This is the 7th end for him. And yes, they will play 8 ends on sheet C if needed. And Kathy Morley's rock on B is rolling through, and that should be the end of that match. And they shake, sound of Velcro ripping. Chris Benino advances in the GNCC Open Championship 2025. Okay, down to the last lift the hat. Give him tip the hat. Howdy. Sending messages on the game. I don't know if that's allowed, Chris.
We're trying to figure out how to watch the Briar.
Oh, how to watch a Briar.
In America.
They started already?
Yeah, tonight's the first night.
Where are they playing this?
Thought maybe Canadian on the
Yeah, the Canadian might have a little something. Where's the tournament? Okay, so we've had shakes on sheet B, and that leaves John Corelli sitting with a lot of rocks, a lot of scoring, and Phil West with his first rock with hammer. That's going to be light. Yeah, maybe not. They're going to get it by the guard. Tapped it by the guard, tapped it up. Not quite shot. But that leaves John Corelli sitting 1. Now John's going to throw his last rock without hammer. Up 4, 7th end of 8. I still say they could come over on the outside here and knock one in.
He's still a Lions fan.
Okay, Corelli here. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? He's going defensive. I'm surprised. I think he could tap one in and uh, and going to throw a guard in the center zone. It looks like. Looks nice. Might break a little. No, breaks just fine. Breaks perfect. Coming right in that slot. Going right in that slot. Perfect. Perfect. For a defensive shot. Bill has a shot to get in here. I mean, right now, I don't know. There's not much chance of getting more than one anyway. Got to be firm enough to get around the yellow guard. Rocks away. Plenty wide. Might need to brush it for curl. Looks like it's on the red. Here it comes. On the red. No blood. One red. Now. Up, and they're shaking. Okay, so that's going to wrap up our third draw of the 2025 GNCC Open Championship here from Nutmeg Curling Club in Bridgeport, Connecticut. And we will be joining you Saturday morning. Great to see you all here. Thanks for watching. Sorry we missed the rodeo tonight. All right, and good luck, viewers. Signing off from Bridgeport, Connecticut.